What's going on, my party people? Yep, your boy going live now. It's about to get live. It's time to represent. All right, so we out here now. Everybody who's watching, which is nobody right now, but I am here today to introduce a new podcast that I plan to start this week. And it's called A Consultation with My Youth Sharp, where we highlight the guest I will be bringing on. We will highlight their relationship history, past, present, and future. And this is to help other individuals understand that we're all in the same boat. If we're not in the same boat now, we've been there before, and a lot of us are trying to achieve the same things in life when it comes to relationships. So I will be bringing guests on. This is just a simple conversation. These are some of the questions that I would ask individuals during my consultations. And I feel like this will help a lot of people understand, like, hey, we all out here looking for love. Some of us have given up on love, but that's only because they don't know what they need to do in order to achieve those things. A lot of times not a lot of times, I mean, every time it starts with you. It starts with the relationship you have with yourself first, because if you don't have a clear, positive relationship with yourself, there's no way you can have a clear, positive relationship with anyone else. So this is just an introduction. A lot of these questions I'm actually going to ask myself today. I'm going to go over a lot of the questions that I would ask my guests, and you guys are going to hear me answer these questions in my own personal life. So let's get it started. I'm not trying to be here all night. Your boy got to grub a dub tonight because I was hungry, and I just wanted to take some time out of my day to introduce A Consultation with My Youth Sharp. First question. Let's see. What is your first memory of me? Of course, my first memory of myself. We're just going to say that. First memory of myself I had was when I thought I had some real friends. This was when I was about 12 or 13 years old. I thought the big homies that played on my baseball team were my friends. And my mom told me, those are not your friends. And I was just like, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. They are my friends. Whenever I hit a home run, they big me up. I quickly found out that they were not my friends unless I was doing something good. So basically what happened is, you know how you're jumping rope and you have two people on the outside and then you have the rope in the middle? Yeah, I was the rope in the middle, and as I was being swung around, seeing the sky, the ground, the sky, the ground, the sky, the ground, I quickly realized, hey, my mom might be right, and these are not my friends, because if they were my friends, they will not be swinging me around like a jump rope. And my mom was in that area where I could see her, and I could see her shaking her head, and I was like, dang, she right. And that was my first real memory of what are friends, what are true friends in an aspect. True friends are not there to, make you feel embarrassed or embarrass yourself or put you in situations where you're uncomfortable, unless it's to better yourself. But that's besides the point. That's the first kind of memory of myself. Number two. Why did I decide to be on this podcast today? Today, I just wanted to get on this podcast to show everyone what I will be doing moving forward. Every Sunday at 7 p.m., I will be going live on my other page, My You Sharp Coaching. For everyone who has not visited the page, or you are not following with the page at this time, please follow My You Sharp Coaching page. That is where I will be doing my consultations. But I just wanted to show y'all, it's just a conversation. I'm not here to embarrass anyone. I'm not here to put all your personal business out in the streets that you do not want to have on the streets. It's just all to help other individuals who are trying to achieve what you're trying to achieve, as well as seeing how I can maybe give you some experience or some words of wise to help you reach the goals you're trying to reach. So that's why I'm on the podcast today. Number 3, what is your current relationship status? Oh boy, I'll let y'all know real quick. How could I forget? See, I work from home, so I be forgetting to wear my ring. But your boy is married, okay? So don't be kind. All y'all single ladies and all y'all ladies, don't be trying to sneak up in your boy DM. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy is happily taken. All right, your boy is retired. I am no longer a professional bachelor. My jersey is up there in the Raptors. I sold my wild oats, had all the experiences you could think of, and my single life was banging. But so I am married. That is my current and forevermore relationship status. All right. Let's see. Miss Dang. Oh, what's up, girl? How you doing? It's been a while. Hope everything is going good out there in New York. I ain't there no more, but hope all is well. It's been a long time. Let's see what we got. Number 4. Have I been married before? Nope, never. This is the first and only time I will ever been married. I didn't get caught up in marriage before. I actually didn't believe in it until I met my wife now. I wasn't sure if I was going to get married or not, but I've never been married before. So that's just nothing I don't play around with. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. So some of these questions I'm skipping over because it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? If I have been married before, would I get married again? That's not for me, okay? So I'm gonna go over the most questions that's for me, you know what I mean? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate my dating experience and what would have made it a 10? For all y'all who don't know, don't let these glasses fool you, all right? Don't let my corny times and my past and how I was so quiet in high school, don't let it fool you. Because my dating experience was a 10. Your boy was out here doing the dang thing. You know what I'm saying? I've dated every culture you can think of. I've had all type of experiences. A lot of the experiences, celebrities, athletes, men who were in a different tax bracket, making hundreds of thousands a year, wish they could have had this dating experience, but they didn't, because there's a lot to learn. There's a lot you have to learn about yourself. There's a lot you have to learn about women. There's a lot you have to learn about people in general. But your boy did it all, and I am happily out of the game. So my dating experience was a 10. All right. Let's see. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate my current relationship? Your boy is at a 9, all right? Your boy is at a 9 with his marriage right now, because the only reason why I'm not at a 10 is because your boy ain't a millionaire. But boy, if I was, it would be a 10-10-10, because everything is great, man. I married my best friend. We went to high school together. We lived a neighborhood over from each other and never knew each other. It was just meant to be, but we both had to go through our experiences to now be able to be in a union like this and be able to say, hey, I'm happy we went through what we went through, because now we are able to appreciate and cherish what we have. And it's amazing. Like, it's my best friend. We can talk about anything. I can, might have there are no difficult conversations, because she understands who I am and she accepts me for me. Okay. All right. So what did I learn from my past relationship? What I learned from my past relationship is don't let nobody disrespect you. Okay. Because there are people who will disrespect you because they are insecure with their own selves. They might be used to people disrespecting them, so they feel like, hey, that's the way to communicate. And Don't let anyone make you feel uncomfortable being you. Don't let anyone change you, because what you will quickly learn is that you can't change anyone. You can help people become a better version of themselves only if they want to. But the biggest thing I learned is just don't have no one disrespect you. Don't. There's no need for arguing. Yes, there are different points of view, but there's no need for disrespect. You can always come to a common ground if you guys really respect each other and treat each other with love. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Let's see what we got next. What could I do better to work on my current relationship? I would just say, man, I just gotta hustle harder, man. I just gotta hustle harder so I can make the millions that I see myself making, and I just want to give my wife everything that she deserves. I want to be able to take care of my family, and in a sense, me working harder to take care of my wife, that will essentially put me in a position to be able to take care of my family as well. So I think that's one of the things that I could do better in my relationship. I'm not the best morning person, so I feel like I could work on being less grumpy in the morning, but I'm trying. I promise you, I'm trying. All right, let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Do I believe in true love? I do. I wouldn't say I didn't necessarily believe in true love, but I didn't believe in love at first sight until I met my wife. Um, you know, True love is something that you have to work at, but you have to do the work within yourself first to be able to, to be able to, I wouldn't say take advantage, but to be able to really cherish that true love when it comes. A lot of people, if you don't truly love yourself first, again, I'm always going to say, hey, everything starts with you first. If you don't truly love yourself, you can never truly love someone else. And you will never truly learn how you're supposed to be loved. So true love, I do believe in, but it starts with you first. Okay. Without that, no one can, you wouldn't even know true love if it smacked you in your face. Okay. All right. What do I like most about my current relationship? What I like most about my relationship is, like I said, we are best friends. I had no shade on the homies. I had best friends before. I only got real two homies that was the best friends, but she's my best friend. We could talk about anything. She accepts me for all of me, and not just the idea of what I could be for her, but she truly loves me. And I feel it's great that we can talk about anything you can think of. We can talk about. We can joke on each other, and we don't take it personal. And it's like it's a sleepover every day. We're supposed to go to bed at a certain time, but it's hard to go to bed because we're laughing until somebody falls asleep. So that's what I love most about our current relationship, and we make each other better every day. All right, so I have this hot topic section where I ask these questions. Some of the hot topics will be the same. Sometimes they will change throughout the course of this podcast. But for now, these are the questions that we have, and let's get on into it. Do I think men and women can be friends without liking each other as something more than friends? Ooh, a lot of y'all probably not going to want to hear this. But I do not think that men and women can truly be friends, because I feel like someone is going to like someone more than the other. Now, you can be acquaintances, but it's hard for men and women to be friends because a lot of times the things get misconstrued. The intimate times that you guys spend with each other, y'all are hanging out, y'all are getting to know each other, y'all are confiding in each other. Those are all the things that you do with your significant other. So they then become your significant other, and that's no longer friends. So, especially, I think it's especially hard for men and women to be friends when someone's currently in a relationship, because what happens is, especially if you're trying to meet new friends, when you're meeting new friends, you're getting to know that new friend. You're spending time with them. You're talking to them. You are hanging out. And what happens is you find yourself being around this friend a little bit more often because that person is now filling in the voids of what you're not receiving in your own relationship. And that ain't good. That's when infidelity happens. I mean, it happens on different levels. It's not just a physical thing. It's a mental thing, a spiritual thing, and a physical thing. So a lot of times you could be committing infidelity or stepping outside your relationship and don't even know it because you feel like, oh, it's just not physical. But if you're confiding in that person, you're telling your friend everything about your relationship, mm, that could go bad. That's all I gotta say. But so moving on, let me not spend too much time on that. Do I believe in long distance relationship? Hell no. And ain't no way you can have a pen pal. That's basically what they are, a pen pal at this time. There's no way you can have a long distance relationship. And the reason why I say that is because it's not it's not mentally healthy. You're always thinking about what that person could be doing while they're not around. They don't answer the phone call a couple of times throughout the day, and you're like, "Oh, what are they doing? Are they who they hanging out with?" And you don't know. And I really feel like if you're not seeing that, if you're not with that person and seeing their body language and feeling them, being close to them, there's no way that you can truly get to know that person in a long distance relationship. Um, and sometimes when people do accept long distance relationships, that means they aren't able to have the type of conversations that you would probably have in a long distance relationship, and you're not able to get that with the people around you. Because, I mean, if you can't find nobody in your city, you ain't doing something right. Okay. So, no, I don't believe in long distance relationships. We are not in middle school anymore. That is not a go. But there are situations where it could work if you guys were already together and somebody has to go to another state or something for work. It could work. But best believe somebody gonna have to move soon in order for that to work. That's all I got. Are men intimidated by women who make more money than them? I would say some men are. Um, Especially when they don't have like real goals in life where they eventually want to be the breadwinner. I think that can be intimidating. But in most cases, I feel like the reason it's not necessarily intimidating for other men. It's kind of a turnoff because sometimes women who do make more money than a man, they have this characteristic about them that they are now better than that man, and they can essentially do anything they want, whether it's disrespectful to the man or to the relationship. They feel like they can do anything that they want just because they are making more money. And a lot of times, unfortunately, just the dynamics of why men make want to make more money and why women make want to make more money are two different things. So what I've seen is that when women want to make more money, they just want it for themselves. They just want to make money for themselves, and that's it. They really don't say, "Hey, I want to make more money for my community," or "I want to make more money so I could take care of my family." And sometimes when women have businesses, they're just in a business of themselves. They're not looking to form a corporation where they can hire and bring people on to eventually not only expand their business, but to then give people jobs. So when a man makes more money, his instant satisfaction with making more money is, hey, now I can take care of my family. I can give my significant other the things she's always wanted. Yes, I don't have to want for money, but how can I share this money with other people? So they don't feel like that they're better than the woman in that sense when they are making more money. So I wouldn't say that they're intimidated, but it can kind of be a turnoff depending on how that woman acts when she does make more money than the man. Okay. So let's see what we got. Ooh. Are men or women more likely to be narcissistic? Ooh. That's tough. I'll start with men. I say women are more likely to be narcissistic, and this is the reason why. Um, Men are typically someone's always pointing out, oh, it's a man's fault for this. It's your fault if you're not successful as a man. You are constantly as a man trying to figure out how you can do better in life and how you can reach a point in life where you can be the best man you can be for you and your family. Um, and man will own up to his wrongs and it's quicker to say I'm sorry and hey, I was wrong and when I did that and things of that nature. Now, women, on the other hand, not saying all women, but there are a good number of women who have a hard time apologizing, who have a hard time figuring out what their flaws are on saying, hey, I need to get better at this so I could just be a better person in general. Um, a lot of times there are a good number of women who are blaming everything outside of themselves as to why they haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve, whether that's the man that they haven't gotten. Oh, it's no good men out here and men ain't this and men ain't that, or uh, it's nothing wrong or it's nothing that I need to work on, or it's nothing that I did. So that if you look up the word narcissistic, it comes off as that you can do no wrong. There's nothing that you've done in life, and everything outside of you is the reason why things aren't going right for you. So I would say it's more women that think that way than men. That's all I got to say. Y'all can leave your comments down there, and we can have a discussion about it. But that's just my personal opinion through my experiences. Should men be allowed? No, should women be allowed to physically um, harm a man or damage his property if he cheated? Oh, see, look at my wife telling me she loved my skin. Thank you, babe. You bringing all that good skincare home from work. That's why my skin look good. So I appreciate you always and forever. But let me not get too mushy on here. I'm trying to stay professional. You know what I'm saying? So no, back to the question. I do not think that just because a man cheated on you that you are allowed to physically harm him or damage his property. That's basically having a temper tantrum. As an adult, you can't just physically harm someone or damage a man's property just because you're upset. Because in fact, being physical towards someone, if it's not self-defense or damaging anyone's property, is actually against the law. So I don't think that if you cheated on, if he cheated on you, I'm sorry, if the woman cheated on the man, does that now give him the right to backhand somebody? You in particular? I don't think so. And just because, men are quote unquote more, capable of taking a punch, that doesn't mean just because you're a woman that you can then go ahead and hit a man. That's just not acceptable. That is actually against the law. So if we're going to be as equal as possible, I don't think that you should be able to do those type of things just because he cheated. I think you should just go ahead and leave if you feel like you need to do that. And I know you don't want to hear this, but cheating isn't against the law unless you're married, of course, but it's not against the law. So just keep that in mind, okay? I know you're upset. I know he lied and all this other stuff, but that does not give you the right to do those things. Let's see. Should couples live together before getting married? I think that back in the day, you didn't live together or shack up until you actually got married. But these days, people are different. You want to know what that person's breath smell like in the morning. You want to maybe know for some guys how many wigs your wife might have, and what she looks like under that wig. You might want to see that. You might want to know if your man is dirty and he don't clean up under himself, and he got the boo boo streaks in his underwear, whether he's wiping his what or not. You want to know those things before you get married. So, and cleanliness is a must. As an adult, there's no reason why you shouldn't know how to clean up after yourself or keep your house clean. There's no reason for that. So I do feel that you should at least live together after, I guess, after you propose, or you're in that fiance stage. I think y'all should then try to live together at that point and see how it goes before y'all get married, because you would hate to learn all these things at the time that y'all got married. Let's see. Should men be able to body shame women? Hey, it's all fair game. If you gonna just say, "Oh, I don't want this man because he's short," or I don't want this man because he got a little Tommy Tom Tom," I think that it's fair that he says that, "Hey, I don't want to be with you because you're a little bigger than I would expect," or you just put on too much makeup, or anything. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Now, should anyone be body shaming anyone? I don't think so, but people have preferences. So if you're going to air out your preference, I think it's only right that men are able to air out their preference and not be demonized or saying that you're phobic of any nature. I don't think that's fair. So I think it should be equal. If a woman can body shame a man should be able to body shame a woman. It should just be fair game. You know what I mean? Last but not least, should it be mandatory that a woman gets a paternity test before putting a man on child support? Ladies, we gotta be fair now. We gotta be fair. It's not fair that you just pick the man out there closest in range to then put him on child support just because he decided to take a chance on you and date you and take care of your child, and now just because he was taking care of a child that wasn't his, that he should be put on child support. That's just not fair. Or if let's say the man wasn't there, and you rightfully want to put him on child support, which is understandable, it should just be a mandatory paternity test. Just like you can take an STD test, you can take BMI test, you can take a COVID test. I mean, it's just a test. It's just a test. So if everything works out, then yeah, you should be able to put that man on child support. But I think it should be mandatory. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So you and your child can get the money. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, y'all, man. This was just an introduction. These are some of the questions that I will be asking to our guests, or to my guests as they come on to the show. If you want to have a consultation with Mayu Sharp, feel free to DM me at Mayu Sharp Coaching. Instagram page is up, and you can go ahead and follow me now, because this is the last time you're going to see me on this side of town. All right, I'm going to be on the other side of Mayu Sharp Coaching doing our live consultations. I do thank everyone who came here to just dip their head in and see what your boy was talking about. And I think this is going to go far, because I feel like there are a lot of people who are just pointing the finger. Men are doing this, women are doing that, and we're having these gender wars, and we all want the same thing in life, but we just don't know how to achieve those things. So I think just having a conversation can help a lot of people really figure out what they've been doing in their past and what they're presently doing to be able to get the things that they want in the future. So I'm out because your boy hungry. I just came on here to yam with y'all, and I hope y'all had a great day. Holla at your boy. Go ahead, check out your boy TikTok. You know what I'm saying? My E Sharp Coaching TikTok where we highlighting celebrities, relationships, so we can see what's going on in they stuff, and just entertainment. But a lot of it is true for our own lives. A lot of us don't really know what we doing out here, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help y'all figure out what you doing if you don't already know what you doing, so you can find the love of your life just like I found the love of my life. And I'm out of here. I'll holler at you. Much love, peace, love, and happiness. I'll holler.